Yo, what up?
What up?
Yo, it's C Cubed, and I'm kicking it with the almighty Illso.
Yeah.
And you know, I just got some questions for the homie. The questions everybody wants to know. Who are your top 5 most influential MCs?
Definitely. Number 1, definitely would have to be AC Alone for Project Glow, West Coast originator of styles, and his whole camp, Project Glow, man. They were my number 1 music influence, bro.
Nice, man. Nice. That's a solid first choice, man. He don't get as much respect as he deserves.
He was on Linkin Park Reanimation, though.
Word
Check it
up.
out. That song's sick. I think it's number 9.
Nice. So who's next on the list, homie?
My second inspiration of all time, and it sounds kind of weird because I'm not that kind of rapper, but it's ICP. ICP, man, they don't get enough credit, but they're considered the number 1 most hated group in the world, and they said this on their Howard Stern interview. At least they're number 1 at something and shit. So as soon as I saw that, man, I fucking went to their first show, Anaheim. It was the Wicked Wonka tour, and they had Bone Thugs, platinum selling artists, okay? Bone Thugs and Harmony opening up for them. And Bone Thugs also opened up for Tech Nine. Tech Nine puts on an amazing show, so he's probably like my number 3.
Real quick, going back to ICP, what makes ICP a super group to you? Like, what makes them so sick?
Well, first off, they've been in the game since 90 at least.
So I know a lot of people right now, they're like, ICP? Really?
Yeah, they've been in the game since 90. They've been holding their own weight, bro. They have an original idea, wicked clown, wicked rap, dude. It's sick. You know, you just gotta be open-minded about it. And they rap for a different class of people. You know, Violent J says he makes being a scrub kind of fresh. You know what I mean?
I like that, man. He embraces, he's fucking real, you know, he embraces the struggle, man. It's just his way of doing it. I like it.
I love fucking ICP. I got my riddle box right here, dude. I won't fucking ride their dick or anything, but...
Let me check that out real quick. Show the people.
The riddle box, man.
Nice.
It's my favorite CD.
Nice.
And,
so, number 3 you say is Tech Nine?
Tech Nine, dude, and he's right there with Twisted, because I can't pick between him and Twisted as number 3.
Okay.
And they're considered ICP. There's 2 guys in ICP, and so is Twisted. But they're one group, you know what I mean?
So what is it about, like, you know, Tech Nine? Because he's got a little bit of a different flavor. You know?
Tech Nine, man, he's just one of those Midwest rappers, you know? Everybody I've said, except my one pick, is AC Alone. Everybody I've said so far is from the Midwest. So is Eminem. He's not in my top 5. But Tech Nine, man, just when I saw him first open up for ICP, he has the sickest live show. It was him, Scatterman, and Chris Calico. So Scatterman, Chris Calico, and Tech Nine, they just had the fucking intense stage show, dude. Fucking with props. They had pretty much costumes. They had different robes for a couple of songs, and they did dance moves where they're all syncopated. They're all in sync, you know?
Alright, I feel that. Alright, so who's number 1, man?
Number 1, dude. Well, number 2, because I was number 3. Him and Twisted are like right there.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna tie them for the number 3 spot.
Yeah, so number 2, definitely. And I've never really, I've never really heard too many bad songs from this guy. It's Jay-Z, dude. Number 2.
Wow.
He went from the bottom to the top, bro.
So we got Jay-Z and ICP on the same list. I'm loving it. Alright.
Yeah, bro, because I hated him at one point. At one point I was like, Jay-Z fucking sucks. And they even have it on a Twisted DVD, The Purple Show. They snapped Jay-Z's CD.
Yeah.
And it's not for everybody. Same thing as Twisted and ICP isn't for everybody. Tech Nine's not for everybody. AC Alone isn't for everybody, bro. That is my top favorite. It's who makes me who I am as a rapper, dude. You might not hear it right away, but if you sit back and really are smart, you'll understand.
Right on. I understand. So this is a great list, man. Who's number 1?
Number 1, bro. You know, that's very hard, dude. Because, everybody would probably say Tupac, but I don't believe Tupac lived up to his whole potential, man. He died when he was 27. So he didn't have, or 26, right? So that's the same age as I am now.
Right.
And that's... he didn't have the chance to really become a real man. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
He made money, he had his shit, but he wasn't fully developed mentally. You know, and he made a big impact on the hip hop world, rap world. But I feel like if he had lived longer, he would look back at his career and know that that's not the way that he intended his shit to end up. But since he was a writer, he just fucking did it. And that's what he was doing, that's what he was doing, you know?
Yeah.
But my number one MC, dude, it definitely, it's such a hard thing to think of. But you know, you can look at track records and everything. But I really go by inspiration, man.
Yeah.
And it's really hard for me to think of one. My number one. Maybe as an individual, probably.
I think you're reserving that number one spot for yourself, man.
Dude, I can't. You know, I hope so. Fuck yeah, dude. Number one, Illso. I'm like Dylan. But yeah, man, I don't really have a number one as far as I can say. Now, if Tupac was alive, he'd probably be my number one, you know, but I can't base it on his career because it was so short-lived and he made all those tracks in a matter of 5 years.
Right.
From 20 to 25, you can say. So think about when you're 20 and 25, what's going through your head? Probably not the most logical shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he was a genius in a lot of respects, but I feel you, man. He definitely would have developed, you know, a lot more if,
Yeah,
you know, he had his time.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, his legacy speaks for itself, dude. Just me talking about him. You know?
I feel you.
He died when I was like, when we were like 10, 11.
12 years old, man. I remember because he died at the same time when my grandma died, man. It was a big thing.
96, huh?
Yeah.
97.
Well, word up, man. That's an interesting list. Thanks for your time, homie.
Thank you, man.
We're gonna reserve that number one spot for Illso, man. That's the way we're gonna do it.
Hit you on the camera.
Another Lost Theory exclusive, y'all.
Lost Theory.